Hello, friends and lovers. How are we doing? Welcome back to Hades 2. So we're going to do an aspect of Pan Run, probably one of the favorited aspects by the community, I think. It gets a lot of love, that's for sure. You got your homing specials going on here, and I figured we'd do something a little bit different. Actually, it's kind of a lot different compared to the other videos that I make. Here's our Arcana card setup we got going on here. We do have the Artificer on. I promise to remember to use it this time, of course. You know, no problem there. We're going to use possibly the worst keepsake in the game, or at least that's what I've called it, the Discordant Bell. After each encounter, you deal plus 1% damage, but also take that much more. Yeah, I mean, we'll see the percentages by the end, but compared to other keepsakes, this is just rough. I mean, you have to kind of start with it feels, if you want to get much of a benefit out of it. But obviously there's like a net negative too, you know what I mean? I kind of wish they just upped the percentage a lot, but I guess we'll talk about it when we get into the run. The reason why I'm using the bell is I realize that I use God keepsakes for like 95% of the runs that we start in Hades 2, or maybe even more than that, like 99 out of 100. And so we're going to take a good opportunity here. I got ourselves a seed where we get to start with the best hammer for the aspect. And that's going to be, oh God, I already forgot the name of it. Spiral Knives, I believe is what it's called. That's where it's going to increase our special shots by up to 16, which is pretty crazy. I think it does override the aspect of Pan then because of that. So because your maximum number of shots goes up from, I don't know what it was before, from like 10 to 16 or something like that. Or maybe it's not even that much at the start. And so the aspect doesn't matter because of that. So yeah, you farm it out. It costs a lot of magic, obviously, but it's just so ridiculously strong. It's so good. I do wish it somehow interacted with the aspect. It might mean that in the future they'll have to like change it and make it, you know, kind of worse. It seems pretty clearly like the best one here. So we don't know where we're going to get for a special boon yet, or maybe we do. Or maybe we do. Only common, though, you say. Only common. I mean, I'm trying to decide here. You get to go her cast and kind of hold out, and that way we get half of origination, huh? Her special's okay. I'm not upset about it. I kind of would prefer the cast here, though, I think. Not certain why. Or maybe we could have gone Born Gain there, too. So there's Apollo. He doesn't work fantastically with this, just because the extra area effect doesn't do a whole lot. Hestia, we found out was pretty good. But you know what? Why don't we try to do Apollo? Maybe we'll try to do his Legendary or something like that. Just for funsies. We're only at 12 here, so nothing too crazy. I don't want to charge, like, the maximum amount here right now while we don't have that many enemies and we don't need to deal that much damage. So yeah, we need Apollo's special here then if we want to start working towards the Legendary. Yeah, Discordant Bell, it's just too little of an effect overall, I think. Especially since it requires so much of you, you know? So we're at 3% already. By the end of the run, I've done like one other run with it. And I don't know, I think we got into like the 30s, if I remember correctly. And sure, like, that's okay, but there's a lot of other keepsakes that, you know, you can just swap into and you get like all sorts of different cool effects. You start off with nothing here, though. You know, and it just adds on very slowly. I think if they just double it and even keep the downside, I think it would actually be at least a lot more interesting. In some ways, that makes it worse, potentially. I don't know which way you want to look at it, though. Take the magic here. We do have the DPS meter on in the bottom left. As you can see. In case you're interested, so it has Nova Flourish now on it. So it knows what boons that we're using. It's actually shockingly well done. Shout out to Jowday for making it. They also made the more popular one for Hades 1, I'd say, at least towards the end of its life cycle. Oh, right. Artificer. Don't forget. Yeah, I guess we'll take the palm now. We got plenty of money. Probably would have preferred, like, max magic or something there, though. But what can you do? I do like the Hera cast here. A reminder, I feel like I gotta say it every time I use this aspect, but I guess for those that might not know, you know? Maybe they just picked up the game, you know? Anyone here just pick up the game? 20% more, okay. While you're holding down and charging for the Omega special, you can actually drop the cast and not get interrupted. Probably gonna skip the health. Not a huge fan of quick buck, nor greater evasion. Don't think I care much about a lot of the stuff. I mean, nimble mind is convenient, but not super necessary. I've only rolled once. I think I'm willing to roll again. Yeah, those aren't great. I'm not a huge fan of mean streak, but I guess it does something. More Apollo is perfect. It's exactly what we want. We just want to farm Apollo now. I'll have to look to see exactly what we want to take. It did not do a lot, honestly. It's not bad for having a rather vanilla special boon, I guess, though. Because ideally, you'd get on-hit effects with this. In case you're curious, like, what's the best case scenario for this, right? You want on-hit effects, generally, for something that hits so rapidly with so many projectiles. The faster you hit, the more likely you're going to want on-hit effects like the Scorch from Hestia or Poseidon Splash effects. All right, so what do we want here? Lucid Gain works. Blinding Sprint works. Do we want Lucid Gain? It works for us, actually. I think it's fine. I think it actually works quite well. We're usually going to be in the cast. I might mess it up from time to time, but I mean, it would feel pretty bad to turn down an epic here, I think, at this point. Otherwise, I'd probably roll for, like, Blinding Sprint or something. Oh, come on, dude. All right, send them back. I'm trying real hard here. But yeah, this looks pretty crazy if you actually get his legendary going. I would love to, like, get the legendary, then swap the special in for something. That'd be beautiful. I guess we'll do the money here. We should be fine. So the timer for the money actually does slow down while you are slowing down time. Which is kind of interesting because some things, it's a little inconsistent. Like the actual in-game timer in the top right, I pointed in the wrong direction, does not slow down. Fascinating, huh? Fascinating. So I recently had to help a friend move over the weekend. First time I've had to help someone move in a very long time, I gotta say. Well, actually, I remember when he moved in there because I helped him move in. Well, I helped him move into the place he was leaving 8 years ago now. God, it doesn't feel that long ago. Time escapes you, let me tell you. And let me tell you that he left his old apartment in the state that he received it, which is to say not good. But that's neither here nor there, I guess. One thing that I do feel like moving day, like helping your friend moves or family members or whoever, it really tests everyone involved. Every single person involved. I think in a sense, we've never needed a strong leader any more than when it's moving day and no one can decide on how to handle anything, you know? I can't help but think, whenever I have helped someone move, I always think like I would have done this better. Maybe that's my toxic trait or whatever, you know, like I would have handled this better if it were me kind of situation. What do we got here? Lethal snare is only for your attacks. Hey, wait, is this a support fire build? You want to see how it looks with it? I'm down for seeing how it looks with it. It should be pretty good actually here. Time to change the titles here and say, no, wait, this is the support fire build. Timer's kind of catching me here a little bit, I gotta admit. Okay, but why did, like, literally nothing hit that guy? Oh, I ran out of magic because I'm an idiot. All right, let's focus here. Don't want to run out of time. No Artificer for us. I'd rather not get Selene. We got to maximize our odds of getting Apollo. Apollo. More Hera. We will take it. Engagement ring plus. Bloodline. Bloodline. Your Omega moves greater rift. It's not like every special that lands or anything, though. Would rather not roll. We can kind of afford the magic when you think about it, because Lucid Gain is just so strong. I guess we'll take it. I guess we'll take it. But yeah, like, I show up to help my good friend of almost 30 years move, right? And the first thing I notice is that like, what feels like nothing has been packed. I guess I should say that obviously something has been packed. But whatever that something was, I don't know where or where it is. There were no boxes, period. And so that's kind of a bad start to be at. That's kind of a bad start to be at. You know what I mean? I think it's kind of like par for the course when you help someone move, though. Like I said, it's just kind of like, oh man, I would have done this, I would have done that, blah, 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 blah. "30 seconds left." Whew, okay, we're fine. The other thing is you kind of realize, like, you get kind of intimate when you're helping someone move in the sense that you see all of their personal belongings. Like everything, right? You get to see everything that they own, practically. Especially if they haven't packed a whole lot. Let's see. I'll go right. We're stuck with Discordant Bell. What is it at? We're at 11% on the bell. We're leaving it on the whole time, of course. Yarn would not do a whole lot. We just want more Apollo. And we need a third boon before that'll even do anything. I might grab Preserved Hope here. Especially with the bell. These two are not amazing. Don't think we need them. Yeah, you know, for instance, you start to see all these weird things that they own. And so I hold it up to my friend. I hold up this weird mat just covered in like these spiky, almost, you know, soccer shoe cleat style things. I'm like, dude, what the hell is this? He's like, it's an acupuncture mat. I'm like, And then, of course, I'm like, okay, are you keeping it or are you throwing it out? Because we got a dumpster out back. You got to decide what you want to do with it now. He's like, he couldn't decide. Couldn't decide on the acupuncture mat. Moving sucks. Moving sucks. I'm more than willing to help a friend that needs to move, though. Because I know how hard it is, how nerve-wracking it is, too. To, like, a lot of times, like, the way it's set up, like, we have to do it, like, in a day, right? You have to get in and out that day or something. All right, stop accidentally jumping out of the cast last second here. Okay, Lucid Gain, go uppies. Guess we're just going to take some more max magic. I guess we'll actually do the Asphodel encounter. How bad is this for the timer, though, I wonder? Like, I feel like it takes a while.
Welcome to the verdant meadows of Asphodel.
The verdant meadows.
Why do you so wish to wake from such a beautiful
I feel like I gotta kind of focus on this one. Yeah, after the last time wife and I moved, we said we're not going to do it ourselves again. We're hiring movers. We're just going to have to. Okay, I was going to say, when does the circle start moving again? Relax, guys.
Cease this whilst you have
Oh, that Preserved Hope is going to help, it looks, huh? Goodness me. So we don't know what the exit is there, which is kind of bad, but you don't get to choose that chamber anyway, so what can you do? There's Apollo without rolling. I don't think we can take it, though. Skipping the shop is really bad for the timer. We were kind of close. Uh-oh, we didn't get more Apollo here either. Do we want to bind a Zeus? Static Shock, Spirit Surge. Don't want his dash. Honestly, Zeus ain't that hot here. We only have 2 gods thus far. Hef, I wouldn't be opposed to as a supplement, though, I'll admit. Air quality we don't care about. I don't think, right? How does air quality work with Hitch? Ooh, I don't know. Actually, would work with support fire. Okay. Changed my mind. Didn't get it. I don't really want to turn on any duos here. I'm just going to grab Divine Vengeance then. I also don't want to spend any rolls. Now I got to decide if I still want that Hefmeister. I don't know. For some reason I'm leaning to go this way. Go Bloodline. But I remember, as soon as you have to do multiple trips, that's when it turns into a nightmare, I swear. I don't know why. Something about the multiple trips in like a truck. Oh, whoops, I guess I dug. Quick buck. It's not great. But I see Epic Boon, you know what I mean? All right, here's the second one. Please don't. Okay, I was gonna say, don't mess with me. So we didn't get punished for skipping Apollo necessarily.
At last, a worthy opponent.
Okay, Tony, please die better. That was actually a little, like, I guess slow would be the word. In a sense. Okay, so we got to pay attention here. What is the third thing we need? We need extra dose, Supernova, Backburner, Prominence, Flare. So Supernova. That'll do me. Got a lot more wind still now. Or rather, we have a lot of wind. And Apollo. And Apollo. And Apollo? Not quite Apollo. And I was about to say, any duos we care about here? I'm not huge on Sun Worshipper, that's for sure. That's going to be the only one we can get. Will that cause a problem for, like, the homing projectiles? Like, are they going to aim at the thing? I'm just going to take Dying Wish, because I kind of don't trust it. You got to decide if I want to buy this Palm. I guess I will. Supernova's actually not that bad here for the sake of Lucid Gain, but just make sure we get as many possible enemies in there as we can. Don't have Origination, though. But yeah, the stress of moving, the stress of it, the sheer stress of it. Now, luckily, I'm in a better place now, but my friend and I, who live together for large portions of our lives, we moved 5 times in 2 years. Nothing makes you lose possessions faster than constantly moving, I can tell you that much. A lot of childhood artifacts go to the wayside. You know, my talk boy and such. Couldn't even tell what she was doing. Okay. Woo! Well, let's hope Apollo helps us out here. Let's hope that we get a cool second hammer as well.
Peace and quiet.
Yoink. So we're leaving the bell on. We'll check the percentage. Actually, does it just say it? I thought it just said it usually. 17% on the bell. On the bell. I would maximize the bell, but yeah, that would have required... Ooh. Seal plus Hydrolite. Seal plus Witch's Mark. Sure. This way it works till the end. I'm not big on the seal. I just feel like $90 is kind of a lot for it. $90, you know. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. I say ooh just because I just like getting the second hammer. So we can't echo it since it's in this chamber now. Do, do. Excuse me, pardon me. So now it goes up to 50 magic with Bloodline if we max it out. I mean, Bloodline doesn't change like the cap, per se. I don't know how to describe this, actually. Doesn't matter the order we go here. We don't have the onion on or anything. Bitch. Okay. I do wonder, like, how much is Bloodline going to carry us? Is it just because our quote-unquote build is really not that special yet? No, we got nothing. Damn. Flick knives. Flick knives. I guess I'm taking it. Not a fan of flick knives. I think I had a video where I... Did I ever actually publish that video? I tried to make good use of it. Not a fan, to say the least. Come on, my dudes. Send them back. Hey. Relax. Okay, Hestia's here. We need to roll that into Apollo, though. Wait. Oh, you can interrupt getting... You can interrupt the digging process? Oh, I actually don't think I knew that. Okay, here we go. Legendary. We kind of got the magic for it. Kind of. Where'd she go? Hello? You're probably gonna heal from hitting all the things here. Okay, good night. Here we go. This is it. No problem. Legendary, legendary, legendary! Oh! Alright. Your Omega Special fires 2 times, but uses 20 more magic. That's fine, though. That is fine. What we need now is, honestly, another Apollo boon for origination. I think, from Echo right now. That would probably be the best we could do. Boon of Apollo.
See you next time.
No.
Let's do it.
No. Blinding Sprint will do. I would have considered the one that makes your Apollo boons have a chance to apply days, but probably wouldn't be that good here anyway. So what are we looking for now? Really none of this stuff. So we got that. We got origination. Swapping the special would be great. Okay, Poseidon, swap the special. Holy shit, that'd be actually amazing if we could do that. I would definitely be down for it. I kind of already forgot the existence of the super swap boons from like Hera and stuff in an earlier version of the game here. So now you can actually see it fires, like there's like a double fire here when you use your Omega Special. There's like a delayed second one.
Flourish and reveal my path.
I'm not really certain. I haven't played enough with it to say, does the second one also home in? It does appear to. Yeah, I mean, you can see it all, that's for sure. Oh, I can't even do like a regular one unless I get the magic back. Oh man, it's gonna be hard to really spam this then.
Spilled half my blood back there.
A swap would actually be very good. Those are pretty bad. Maybe I'm willing one roll to get lucky? We did not get lucky. I shall accept Hydraulic Might as recompense. Nemesis to pause, at least. Divine Vengeance is number 2 on our damage there. Okay, I don't know what just happened there. I keep managing to jump outside of my cast like last second, it feels. I think I gotta be... Oh, better? You know, I'd say better.
I can't.
Come on, come on, come on. All right, we won that.
Should be able to get.
I'm kind of worried about our health. I don't really want palms anyway. All right, we do have origination at least. I think our like single target DPS is probably fine.
Ooh.
I think. I would honestly swap for Hera's special now too. Give me the health. I'd be down for that. It did not happen. Bridal glow. Nah. Practically anyone else's special at this point in time. Your boons become heroic and lose rarity every 8 encounters. I think that's okay now. Oh, it hit the special. Damn. Damn, I say. I don't even know what kind of percentage you get out of that, but I'll take it. Wouldn't hate a moon water right now for this stupid... to offset the... Hey, what do you know? Discordant Bell. We're at 24%, about to be 25%. Oh, I should have used it before we entered, probably. Okay. All right, all right, all right. Oh, I disagree, dog. So, wow, it only took a double, really. That's the thing with Cerberus, like, the homing mechanism almost doesn't even matter. Come on, get the magic back, thank you. Now, imagine if we got hook knives with this, too. But everything just hit Cerberus, just like that. It might not work as well against Kronos, just because the hitbox is so much smaller. I don't think we can really get them all to hit. Hey, support fire was number 2, at least. Support fire might actually end up on the actual in-game DPS meter for once, because I just don't have a lot of... I don't have a lot of different sources of damage, I'd say. I think we do seal the Hydrolite, because that's a pretty strong effect. And I'll even grab the Python scales. Now, I have Bridal Glow, but I don't know how much I care about. I might still consider doing an extra chamber for 2. But not much. No palms, no money. Maybe for... oh, wait, I can't actually swap the special because it's already heroic. Oh, in that case, there's really not much point. I guess like Backburner from Apollo would be cool. I applied Daze with the dash. So I'm kind of just reminding myself here how that's going to be useful. Dig. So that would work. Woo-hoo-hoo, look at them go! What if the projectiles are out there and then I drop the cast like on an enemy somewhere far away? The projectiles don't have a really long lifetime. Go flick knives. We're gonna have to do a flick knives video or something. There's got to be a way to make it good, or at least okay. It just seems a bit cumbersome.
Just a few chambers left.
I mean, it would be a pretty obvious easy origination, but there's a lot of easy ways to apply origination anyway. What would be the second? What would be the second hammer in a flick knives build exactly here? Backstabs? Maybe the backstabs. I don't know. No. Oh wait, there is an extra chamber. It's just Daddy. I'm already at this door. I think I'm totally moved out for my entire life at this point in time. I think I'm done if I can help it. You know what I mean? You can't swap for Zeus special. I wonder if that would even be better here. Hard to say. I'm done if I can help it. It's interesting because you know, I've known adults that uprooted their entire lives. They moved to like across the country or possibly to another country for the sake of, you know, like their career, for example. It's just like, wow, I I just can't imagine doing that. You know what I mean? And usually if you're willing to make a move like that, it's not really because, like, I have to do this to make my living. It's usually more like you really want that promotion or something like that. No shade. No shade. But my God. Just what a pain in the ass. Roll. No lucid gain. Hydraulic might's kind of whatever now. We could... What would we hope to roll into here? The special mostly. No, didn't get anything. Lucid Game might actually help a little bit here. Might make it so we don't run out as easily. Air quality will help support fire. I don't think it'll help on the individual specials. But then again, I don't really know. Static shock is actually pretty decent. It does prime 50. I wonder what's better here. I'm going to say static shock is. I think so. I think so. Okay. Let's finish him. I mean, that's a lot of shocks, right?
Refreshing.
Would have been really cool to get a hook knives here. What can you do, though? Okay, Chrono. Have at thee. Bonk. Bonk. Oh, damn, dog. Really? So, a regular special, it looks, hits for, like, 75 or maybe 100. Holy shit. Okay. Okay. Where'd he go? Up here? No way. Holy shit. If you can get a point blank on these bad boys. Okay, stop. Relax. I didn't check the bell ahead of time. We'll have to check it at the end here. Oh, I'm in the flames. Woo! Damn, damn, damn. Special dominating the damage there. I don't think I could have... Maybe I could have gotten him down before he got the cast off. I'm not so sure, though. Use the last Moonwater there. Oh! Oh, disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. That's just essentially one hammer, too. Essentially one hammer to us. Support fire didn't do it. Static shock was surprisingly low, I gotta say. With each special hitting... for 10 damage, you'd think it would be okay, but I guess not. Discordant Bell was at 30% on the dot. Well, I guess it's about to be 31% when we leave. So 30% more damage against everything, but we also take 30% more. It just doesn't make sense, right? It doesn't make sense to do that, I feel. You know, if you do have Evil Eye set up, you kind of could have just used it for that, and you wouldn't take the 30% damage. I mean, you could settle for Lion Fang, which does, like, very much the same thing as well, too. So it's just such a bad keepsake. God, it's so bad. You know, I want it to be fun, and I'm okay with it having, like, a big downside. So if they make it 2%, so this would be 60% more damage dealt and received. Yeah, that's really painful, but honestly, at least it's kind of cool. You know what I mean? Support fire is on the DPS meter. It managed to do 10k. But yeah, let's see. What were the stars of the show? I mean, it's pretty much just a legendary and the special. There's Discordant Bell for y'all, I guess, too. It was a fun run. I mean, you can't not have fun with this aspect practically. Wow, Nemesis is even on the damage board there, surprisingly. But yeah, it was a cool run at least, and we got through something a little bit different with the keepsake and everything. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. You know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.